Hey, this is Adrian, and in this video I want to go through actually the Itrolley, which is available on International Drive. Now, if you're not keen on using Uber or you want to save yourself a little bit of money, actually the Itrolley is a really handy way of doing something. It's really regular. It runs from 8 a.m. till 10:30 at night, and it goes up and down International Drive. And you can actually download this information. Just search for Itrolley online and you'll come up with this information. You'll come up with this map. And this is actually what the little trolleys look like. And they do look like this. And sometimes what you might find is they do have a replacement trolley, which will just look like a normal coach, but it will stop and it does pick you up. The great thing about it is really, really cheap. As you can see, it's single cash fare is just $2, and you can pay on the actual day of the ride. So you can actually just pay in the Itrolley when you go, and it's $2 per person per ride. So you can see it's a really cheap way of actually getting around. There are tickets that you can pay, but you do need to pay those, buy those in advance. As it says, these are not sold on the trolleys. But if you just decide one day that you do want to go somewhere and it's on the Itrolley route, then it is just $2 again per person per ride. Now, what I want to bring up, and this is really handy if you're staying at the Endless Summer Surfside or Dockside resorts. You see the number 6 in a red and the number 6 in yellow on the red line on the International Drive part. This is actually right outside of the Endless Summer Surfside Resort. So as you exit Surfside, turn to your left, and that will take you to the yellow number 6, which is the northbound side. If you cross over the road to Walgreens, and then you turn to your left and walk down that stretch of road for maybe about a minute, that will take you to stop number 6, which is on the south side. So again, if you're on Dockside, you'll just need to cross over the road to get onto the Surfside side of the road. And you're following the red line here, or the International Drive one is what we're looking at. So we're actually at stop number 6. So if we move that along and we go north, so this will be on the Surfside and Dockside side of the road. So you're heading up north. You see, it will actually take you to the Orlando International Premium Outlet. So one of the stops it will take you to is just there. It's not a long drive. You see, it's only a few stops up the road, so it won't take too long to get through. But if you cross over to the Walgreens side, we're going to look at the south side now. So we're going to be moving down International Drive. As you move through number 7, stop 8, stop 9, stop 10, you see various different things on the route. Ripley's, believe it or not, Icon Park at stop 13, 14. There's lots of places to eat as well as you go down there. So when you're traveling down, you may actually find some places that you've not thought about eating at. So you may find you see some lovely place to eat. I can highly recommend Olive Garden, which I think was about stop 17, which was really good. Great service and really, really good food as well. So yeah, there's lots of places to eat that maybe weren't on your radar initially that you won't find in City Walk. So again, this might be a great way of saving some money where you're eating, you know, kind of off the main area. Especially City Walk can get a little bit expensive sometimes. But as we keep going down International Drive, you'll see SeaWorld there. So yes, it will drop you off at SeaWorld. And if you do want to get to Aquatica, you will have to cross the road, but it will drop you right in SeaWorld's car park. So you're literally about a minute's walk from the entrance. And obviously it will pick you up there as well. Depends on what time you leave the park. So obviously if you're staying till it closes, then you may miss that last bus depending on the closing time of the park that day. But if you stay on there all the way around to the end of International Drive, and the last bit that it's actually going to drop you off, and it will drop you off at Orlando Vineland Premium Outlets as well at the very end. And again, that will drop you off right near the car park. And it is quite a big outlet mall, that one. It's quite stretching, but obviously there's you can have a little wander around. So it will, again, drop you off and pick you up there as part of its route. And for $2 per person each way, it is a really, really cheap way to get around as well. And just another top tip, if you do go to Orlando Vineland's Premium Outlet and you get dropped off there, it's not a long drive, and it will be you needing maybe an Uber or a Lyft to go to Disney Springs, but you can get them to pick you up there. and it's maybe around about $10, roughly, depends on the time of day that you want to travel, to take you from the Vinelands premium outlets to Orlando Disney Springs. So Disney Springs, obviously, just a little bit further on down the road, but the Itrolley will not take you that far. But actually, if you do want to do a bit of shopping and you want a bit of entertainment and things, it actually works really well to go to the Vinelands, maybe for sort of early afternoon, and then move on down to Disney Springs for maybe a bit of entertainment in the evening. They have a little bit of singing and things going on outside, which you can just watch and chill out, and there's a really nice vibe. And there's a lovely vibe to Vinelands as well. Obviously, if you do go on a Saturday or later on in the day, expect it to be pretty busy. So that's just the only thing. But again, the Itrolley is a fantastic way of getting around, and you can save yourself a little bit of money at the same time. So I hope you use it and enjoy it. It's actually quite a good, fun service to use. And like I said, it's a great opportunity to actually look down International Drive and maybe find other things and other locations that you didn't actually know about before you booked and you started your stay in Orlando. So I hope you find this really helpful.